Have you noticed this? You realize that one negative thought kept creating a chain of negative things that can affect your entire day, right? Well, you've done some small mistakes. Somebody just didn't pick your call. You just end up saying, oh, they don't like me again. This person has no interest in me. You keep creating a lot of scenarios for yourself, negative scenarios, of course. You've made some small mistake at work, you've made some small mistake at school. You just keep thinking, I'm a failure. Why should I have done this? You keep torturing yourself with negativity. Once you realize that you are stuck in a cycle that never ends, a cycle of negative thoughts that never ends. Today, I will show you a practical way to stop this cycle before it controls your life. The first thing you can do is to catch the first negative thought. You realize that mostly it starts with just one thought, one negative thought. Oh, I embarrass myself. I am not good enough. I am not fit for this. Then you look at a stream of thoughts that follow, a stream of negative thoughts that follow. So first catch it. You realize, oh, I'm not good enough. How true? Ask yourself, how true is that? Most of the time, it's the mind creating some scenarios based on past experience and thoughts and things like that. Okay, please, in this situation, ask, how true is this? Okay, you are not good enough. What is the situation? How did it happen? Is it true that you are not actually good enough or something influenced it? Ask yourself that. Immediately you ask yourself that, it will help you identify the facts behind what happened. And instead of just blaming yourself based on assumption, the actual reason will pop up. Then you will start thinking, oh, maybe this is not my fault. This and this and this happened. That is the reason why this happened. You end up realizing that most of the time, maybe it is just an assumption. It is just your mind trying to give you thought to mitigate something you are scared of, basically. So in order to just jump into conclusion, oh, I just embarrassed myself. I am not good enough. They don't like me enough, and things like that. Please ask yourself, are there other possibilities that can prove this instead of just focusing on blaming yourself in the first instance? If they are, then look at all those possibilities and see, maybe they might be the influencing factor and not necessarily the fact that you are not good enough or creating a chain of any negative thoughts that can ruin your life. Get a reason, get a hard solid evidence that will help dispute the assumptions you were having. In order for you to be sure, maybe if they are not picking the call, you can call a friend close to them, or even if their house is close, you can check up on them or something. They might possibly not be also with their phone. There are a lot of reasons. So instead of just basing it on assumptions, why not just look for the evidence, look for the real reason behind that, and that can help silence that negative thought once and for all. So another thing you can do is stop feeding your negative thoughts. Instead of thinking about what happened, replaying things, exaggerating, expanding them, please call a friend. Okay, call a friend, somebody that can cheer you up, make you happy, and things like that. Call your friend, watch a movie you love, listen to music, take a walk. Don't just feel it. The more you give attention to a particular thought, the more it makes it bigger. The same applies to giving a positive thought and attention. It actually creates something beautiful. The more you give a negative thought and attention, it creates a whole problem on its own for you. So please stop giving that thought your attention. Stop giving it your time. Instead, use your time to do something productive. Read a book. Please take a walk, call a friend, watch a movie, do something that can actually take your mind off that thing at that particular point, so that you will not end up feeding that thought for it to create a bigger problem for you. Do something that you love. Maybe you're a content creator or something. Try creating something at that particular time to take your mind off it. Research something, listen to something that will take your mind off that particular thought at that instant. The next thing you can do is that speak to yourself like somebody that you care about. Well, I know people that can share their friends up, their partners up, but yet when it comes to themselves, they like talking down on themselves. No, today we are turning the strategy. Act towards yourself like you are your friend. Okay, you are treating a different person altogether. Do you get it? So if it is your friend that is not doing well, your friend that is actually experiencing a bad day, you will end up giving that person an encouraging message. Oh, don't worry, this will pass, nothing is wrong, let's do something else to cheer you up and things like that. You will not critically pour negative stuff on that person. You will not criticize the person back and forward and things like that. So treat yourself like a different person. Treat yourself like you are your own best friend. Give yourself, oh, pat yourself on the shoulder. I've done my best. This just happened. There is a way to go about it. Don't blame yourself. Don't let yourself down. Just pat yourself at the shoulder. Oh, you've done your best. This is not your fault. Everything is going to be fine. Talk to yourself like you care about yourself. Give yourself an encouraging message instead of blaming yourself and letting yourself down. The next thing you can do is that focus on what you can control. Mostly you realize that most negative thoughts are built based on things that you cannot control. Well, what about that room? You can clean your room, you can go to the gym, you can do some things that you can control. So instead of focusing your energy on something you cannot control, please focus your energy on something you can control. That long time message, that long time email that you need to send, official email, that invitation, that application, you can do that. Okay, so instead of focusing your energy on something that you cannot change, please tune your energy to something you can actually control, and that gives you some kind of satisfaction. At that point you will say, oh, I'm able to do this and that. You have a list of things that, oh, these things you are capable of doing. So throughout the day you're able to take, oh, I'm able to read this book, I'm able to take my dog for a walk, I'm able to do this kind of exercise I plan doing, I'm able to take this healthy meal I planned for a long time, I'm able to clean my room, I'm able to do my laundry. These things actually give you a kind of boost because you are shifting your mind from the things you cannot control straight to things that you can do and you can control. So instead of thinking about things that you cannot control, please shift your energy to something you can control, and that actually gives you the boost that you need. Instead of creating a whole list of negativity, it tells you that even though you can't handle this, you can handle this perfectly. And this even gives you various ideas of things that you can do the next time these things happen. The next thing you can do is that be careful what you feed your mind. Be careful, please be careful what you feed your mind. You are what you think you are. Your mind actually controls most of the things that are happening within your day. So instead of focusing on negative stories on social media, things you watch, things you involve in, things that you know that this is going to actually bring you down negatively, please focus on things that will help improve your life instead. Do you understand? Yes, please stop watching things that will tune your mind to negative thought, things that will show how unworthy you are. Rather focus on things that are beneficial to your mind, to your health. Watch things that positively affect your mind, things of encouragement. Okay, you can see people watch this negative thing, at the end they will end up influencing you directly or indirectly. So instead of always watching things that downplay you, please watch things that upgrade the way you think, upgrade your spirit, upgrade your entire being. So stop watching things that gives you negative thoughts. Literally stop watching things that influence you negatively. Stop watching things or listening to things that actually makes you feel like you are lesser of yourself, and watch things that encourage you, make you feel powerful, make you feel that you can do some things by yourself, with yourself. You are capable. Always remember that thoughts come and go. Stop giving your attention to every thought that comes to your mind. Stop giving your attention to things that you cannot actually handle at any point in time. Remember that even the bad or the worst days have an end. So always when it happens like that, please mostly select what you give your thoughts and your attentions to, so that at the end you will not end up feeling exhausted for tackling every negative thought. Sometimes the best way to handle negative thought is to ignore it totally. The moment you stop fueling it with your attention, the more it sounds or it looks irrelevant. So mostly when you the best thing you can do most of the time is that please just let it go. Do you get it? Just let it go. You don't need to handle every thought. You don't need to pay attention to every thought. Also remember that it is not about not thinking negative at all. It's about not reacting to anything that will actually fuel every negative thought. Do you remember? Anytime that you think negative, think of other possibilities. Don't create your time fueling the negative thoughts every point in time. And always know, even the bad days have their end. So don't think that one negative thought has the power of controlling every day of your life. That negative thought has the power of destroying something you've built for years. Don't pay heed to every negative thought. Things that you can know that, oh, this thing, whether I tackle it or not, it won't affect me in any way. Just leave those things. If you like this video and this video has been much informative to you, then please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching today's video, and I can't wait to see you on my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? Subscribe and support this channel, and I can't wait to have you on my next video. Bye for now.